Welcome to FIFA Ultimate Team.
Yes, welcome to FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, the road to glory. In this series, I will be showing you how to play FIFA 17 Ultimate Team from scratch, grassroots, no money, no nothing. Let's just see how far we can get and see if we are able to build my Ultimate Team throughout the series. So, here is my starter pack, here is my starter team. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading these videos all the time for you guys. And don't forget, if you do enjoy, to smash a like on the video. So as you guys know, if you start Ultimate Team from scratch, you don't get anything. You get a starter team, you might get a little bit of a lone legend pack, but you don't get any other packs. And that is the situation I found myself in. Last year's Road to Glory, we actually had a couple of return packs. I didn't have them this year for some reason. So, I've got 0 coins, 0 FIFA points, and 0 tradable players at this point in time. I opened my Lone Legend pack. All of this stuff is untradeable. We get a goalkeeper, so that doesn't really help us too much. However, it is 87 Vitor Bayer, so I'm excited to stick him in goal for 3 matches, but then he'll be gone, I would have preferred a striker, of course, or something to help us on the outfield, but we didn't quite get there. I've never really been in this scenario before, where I have literally nothing to work with, no tradable players or anything like that. So I thought, I don't know, new into FIFA 17 is squad building challenges. Maybe if I complete a couple of those, we'll be able to get the ball rolling and get a couple of packs, maybe get a couple of decent players to stick into the team before we play a game. So this is the sort of stuff going through my head at this point in time, not really knowing what to do without any FIFA points. Normally on my main account, I literally stick, loads and loads of money on there, open a bunch of packs, and I'm away, and I've basically completed the game already. So it's very different, and I've got to say, it's very satisfying. I have at this point in time recorded the first couple of episodes of this series, and it's very, very satisfying to play from the ground up and just really have to grind it out and see what you can do. So what you're seeing on screen now is the first couple of very basic let's get started squad building challenges. And from that, I do receive a couple of packs. They are, again, untradeable packs. I can't sell this stuff, but they are a couple of players, a couple of fitness cards, contracts, that sort of thing to get me started a little bit. As you can see here, a player that I don't really want, if I'm honest, but maybe at some point in time he'll come in handy for another squad building challenge, something like that. I go ahead and try and do the third one right here, which I already started earlier. I didn't quite have enough players to do it, so luckily from those packs I did get another player that would mean I could complete this squad building challenge, even though it's a very simple one. When you have hardly any players in the club, you just can't complete them sometimes. So we complete the Let's Get Started challenge, and from this I get a 2-player pack, which is going to give me like a gold player. Again, untradeable, and I get a bronze pack as well. And in the bronze pack, we get yet another player that I don't think I'm going to really use. But again, he could feature in an SBC later on. And we also get, of course, the gold pack. It's going to be a 2-player pack, one of which of the items is going to be rare. Unfortunately for us, it wasn't the gold player. It was a silver player who looks absolutely trash, I'm not going to lie. But we get a gold Genter and then a silver Scottish striker who just looks terrible. So I spend a bit of time figuring things out, trying to get as many of those gold players that I actually have in the club into the team. Knowing that the only way for me to get coins at this point is really going to be to go into a game online. I could have gone offline and earned a few coins that way, but really, in reality, the idea is that we play online. It's a YouTube series. You don't really play offline. Last year, we were a little bit more lucky. They gave everyone a draft token. Doesn't seem like that's a thing this year, so I can't play the draft, get a couple of packs, even if I lose, and then work from it that way. Again, doesn't work like that. So this is the team we end up with. It's got 76 chemistry. It's 69 rated. It's nothing special, but hopefully we can come up against someone who is sort of just as poor, doesn't really have anything either. So we go into an online season. I'm going to be doing my best to play online seasons and try and work my way, to glory, to either Division 1 or see how far we can get after 100 games, or I don't know, just see how far we can get in this series. So this is my first opponent. We do kind of luck out and come up against the guy who has got the starter team sort of thing. But luckily for him, he's got a legend Lalas and even a lone Marco Reus to help his team out. So I'm sort of worrying a little bit, you know. He's got that solid strike force because he can use Royce against my bronze defense. And he gets through very, very early on, and I think, oh god, this is going to be an absolute rout. The start of my Road to Glory series is not going to go well. Luckily, my defender pulls one out of the bag, my goalkeeper pulls one out of the bag, and we get quite lucky. And then from that attack, or from the counter-attack from that, I play a lovely through ball through to my Italian gold striker, who gets past the defender, slots it past the goalkeeper, and after 5 minutes, we are 1-0 up in the Road to Glory. And of course, the first thing we do is hit the dab. Why not, hey? I'm probably going to do that far too many times throughout this series, but it is the new celebration that everyone's doing at the moment, and I couldn't resist doing it for the first goal we score in the Road to Glory. So almost a perfect start. Royce was definitely dangerous, but somehow I managed to defend against him quite well. We get through here, and again, I'm going to try and learn this guy's name. Pucciarelli, I think his name is, the Italian gold striker, but he's going to hopefully turn into a bit of a god for me. For now, I think I'm going to call him the Italian gold striker because I can't quite see his name, but we go 2-0 up, boys. After a little bit of bobble, a little bit of bounce, we find ourselves 2-0 up in our first game in Division 10. Luckily, it is against the starter team, but I'll take it, you know. This guy's got Lalas, a very, very top-class defender in this game. He's got Royce, someone that I'm seeming to be able to hold off and hold at bay at the moment. He's not scored against me just yet. And if anything, we're the ones on the attack, taking the shots, forcing his goalkeeper to make the save, giving us corners. So I was quite pleased. You know, I played FIFA 17 a little bit at various different events over the last few months. And every time I play it, it seems like a different style of gameplay. Once again, the start of this feels very different to any FIFA 17 I've actually played. Probably because my players have all got terrible first touches. They're all bronze. They're all rubbish. But Bamba Anderson, the centre-back there, nearly scores a couple of times from corner, and he doesn't quite make it. Luckily, again, this guy tries to cut back with Royce. I managed to block out the block out the shot, block out the little passes he's trying to make. And even when he does shoot on goal, Vita Baia, the goalkeeper, the legend, our lone 3-game lone legend Portuguese goalie awesomeness, manages to save me. And again, right here, this guy Max takes a shot. Easy save for the goalkeeper, and we can just get on our way. I take another shot, force another corner, and from that corner, do we show the corner? I think we do, yeah. I play it short this time and try and whip it in, see if that can do anything. And that far post header would have been glorious. We go from near post to far post, but unfortunately the diving header couldn't quite cut it. And at half-time, as you can see, we had more possession, we had more shots, so we looked like we were actually doing well and dominating the game. Zampano, I think he's actually a centre-back, I'm not sure, or a right-back. Sort of went down the line, crossed it in, straight to the goalkeeper, but I feel like this is going to be a nice attack, and we could break and counter-attack on this guy if he messes up. He has messed up, got it to the Italian striker, he takes the shot, and oh my god, what a fantastic goal that is right there. An absolute thunderbolt from outside of the box into the top net. That's also a new celebration. Is that the basketball player celebration? I don't want to embarrass myself if I say the wrong name. But I'm pretty sure that's quite a popular, famous celebration. I'm not sure. But we go 3-0 up in this game. And I'm just cruising. It's all good. Until he gets through with Royce here. And even my legend goalie can't quite save it. A nice goal. A nice finish from the German lone player that this guy is using. And for the last few minutes of the game, he really went to town with Royce. And really tried to, I don't know, completely get back in the game. Luckily, a couple of awesome slide tackles and good goalkeeping saved me from letting another goal in. And even from this corner where he does manage to get a head on it, and a lucky bounce sort of happens, my goalie, it just luckily bounces to my goalkeeper. We pick it up and it's all good. We take a shot. You know, at this point in time, I'm trying to hold possession, trying to even get another goal just to eke that lead out so that we can win the game. And well, we're in the 90th minute and we're 3-1 up. So we've got a 2-goal cushion. Luckily for me, that is all she wrote. And we win our first game of FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. What does this mean? Well, it means that we're going to get a few coins. Now, it's probably quite important to win your first game. It probably boosts the amount of coins you're going to get. And a 3-1 win, it would have been better as a 3-0 because we would have got slightly more of a bonus for having a clean sheet. But as you can see there, it's something like 490 coins can now go into the account, and we've got 3 points out of like 9 needed to go up to Division 9. So that's good, and not a bad start. That's going to be it for this episode. It's actually been quite a long one, and I know we've only played 1 game, but I've got some really interesting stuff at the start of the next episode that I wanted to not be in this one. I wanted to move it over to the next episode because it shows a lot of progression that we can make right at the start of the game. So if this video could hit like 2,000 likes, that would be amazing. And if it does, as soon as it does, I'll upload episode 2 for you guys. So really go ham on that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new around here for Road to Glory, squad builders, pack openings, you name it. I'm going to be doing it on FIFA 17. I hope you've enjoyed. I've really enjoyed making the first episode of the Road to Glory. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will catch you next time, guys. Peace.